Hello. Welcome to Handelabra Games Early Edition, Handelabra Live Early Edition. It is 10 o'clock for me, it is 1 Eastern. But yeah, I have a friend visiting today, and so they would arrive during the stream, so that's probably not as the best. So we're going to have a little bit of an early stream today, and we're going to play some One Deck Galaxy, which has recently been updated. So check out that on mobile tablets as well as on Steam. We have 1.0.1. Lots of bug fixes, lots of small improvements. You can see the main menu had a bit of an upgrade. You can see your achievements from there, which you're not going to see because it popped out of browser, but that's okay. And yeah, lots of nice upgrades here. Maybe the game audio is a little loud. Okay, let's adjust that a bit. Oh, that's because my microphone is in the wrong spot. Whoop. Early stream is discombobulating me. Microphone. How's that? Okay. Now I am not far away. I reached a 5-stream watch streak of my own stream. Handelabra Games believes in civil rights for everyone and in being as inclusive as possible. Anyone working against those goals is not welcome and will not be tolerated. So be excellent to one another. Say hello in the chat if you're watching and you want to say hello. Let's get right into it, I think. If you're wondering what else is going on, we have more work on Spirit Island. Spirit Island recently released an update with a new spirit and scenario, and we're working on the next thing. So, and of course, Sentinels 2 crowdfunding is launching in 1 month. So, watch out for some stuff about that soon. Oh, and the One Deck Galaxy soundtrack is available. So check that out wherever fine music is sold. Let's go into a campaign. It's kind of fun to play the campaign mode, I think. And oh, this is all upgraded a little, I think. Is it? Do we want to play a 2-player campaign? We did a 1-player campaign, right? So let's do that. Two-player campaign, but I am but one person. I have coffee since it's morning. Yeah, actually we'll need to get a water. So let's just go lefty righty. I don't know. There's probably some strategical reason to not do that, but I'm not going to worry about that. We are just going to go left to right. Elements, botanists, Felicia explorers. Sure. Those actually go together pretty well, having lots of dice in your pool. Having fleets doesn't really go with that. You could, like, say, swap out explorers with something that wants fleets, like mathematicians, but we'll just go with explorers. And yeah, we have the Hungry Nebula first up. If you get huge hard mode, do you like get more stuff? I'm afraid of hard mode. 2 advancements remaining. So we have more dice, which are good for elements. I don't think we for the explorers, not the explorers, the botanists. But the botanists are only coming once more. It's interesting. You sort of want to save the botanists for later because you can have all these extra dice and actually like 3 extra pink dice potentially means you just get the milestone at the start of the game. Strats, huh? Is that like a strat that we should do? Like, then you would pick Felici botanists and you would just not, well, whatever, something that has 3 pink. This should be showing the 2P mode, huh? All the time in 2P campaign mode. Really, like, if you have 2 selected, it should show the 2p side. Let's just make a note about that, because that's a nice little upgrade, I think, for 1.0.2 someday. In new game screen, if you have 2p set up or are in 2p campaign mode, viewing full card of the other non-selected items should show the 2p side. Hello, Pala47. Welcome. I'm not gonna like super strat here. So that if you're thinking about campaign and doing like the best you can, like you could definitely say like botanists should wait till later when you get more dice and stuff like that. And like explorers should wait until you get the free resources, right? Like explorers could actually get double pineapples. So let's start going. That's really good for explorers. We're gonna have lots of explorers later in the campaign, so let's go down that way. And actually, since we have explorers in this, is it explorers? Yeah, since we have explorers in this game, let's choose that. Yeah, that's a huge difference. So let's do that. All right, I feel the microphone is like in my way, so I'm gonna move it a little bit over here. I have a pop filter and it's like, it has to go up over top. Maybe I can make it go like around the side a little instead, but then it like falls down. Yeah, that's just how it is. Oh, yeah, so I got a milestone because I grabbed those plants at the start. So that's bonus. Oh, right, hang on. We're choosing who gets dice because there's not enough. I want to see my milestone. But I think it's... I want you to have the dice. Green screen lagging behind the camera. Yeah, it's a little weird, but it's like not a perfect thing. So I have it set to like use a little less CPU, so that's why it only works every other frame or something like that. It makes it less like wibbly wobbly. I'm gonna just write in here, I want to be able to see my milestones when deciding which civ gets dice during gather. I can always, yeah, so I'm not gonna have 4, right? Oh, that wasn't gathered. That was because of the jump start. That's fine. I want elements to have it. And there aren't 0 in the pool anyway, so whatever. Hungry Nebula. Hungry Nebula is going to do swell effects on us, so if we can confront right now, that's great. It seems unlikely because we have no pink. That seems quite like a low possibility, but we could actually get science. We could get science, and we have a 5. We can make another 5. If we do that and get 7 science is a stretch here, isn't it? We have 3 though. So can we study these 2 cards? Put 5 dice. Like getting rid of, like changing this to a 2 is huge. And also we don't want to give them the bonus influence. For me, that's my priority when I'm facing Hungry Nebula is stop them or reduce their swell effects on the first turn if you can. Because we can resolve the starbase early, we can do this. I think this is the only way to get... we could resolve the starbase and get a fleet and turn this... We can turn this into 3. We don't need to resolve. So we can make this a 3. I think that's fine to just do now. And we can use 2 fleets to make it a 5 as opposed to using our dice up. And then put everything in the research lab. We have 9. We can just get a few more fleets. I don't think there's any point to like putting dice on anything. I guess we're close to Ocean 1. How close? We need 5 dice for the... I mean, we can probe once, and if we get a 4, like, great. Probe once, and if it's a 2 or a 3, we just study the other thing. Yeah, I'm not getting that, right? There's no way I'm getting that because I need the 5 dice. I guess a probe is at least 2, right? So we only need 2. We need 5 dice here for a probe and for Gurn, basically. But potentially, we get to keep a card. That's the thing. Yeah, we're at 18. It's close, but we're not quite there. I don't think we're going to get to use these dice. So let's make fleets if we can. I have one extra die hanging out. That's fine. I mean, I don't have to resolve the starbase now, but I don't have to do the fleets now, but it's fine. We're gonna probe. We got a 2. That's fine. And then we click here. And we have this die that we can't do anything with. Oh yeah, this tells you whose dice are which. It's like, what does that button do? I put that button there, but it didn't look like that when I was working on it because it didn't look like anything. Sure, you go in there. So we definitely can exile tech disc and a couple dice. That's good for you. Let's do these, so we're gonna get blue milestone sooner. Tick. All right, Hematip, another easy one. It's good. It's good to have an easy one. This is going to be tough because we have to upgrade the starbase. I don't think we're getting Solidarians at any time. I want blue dice. Ocean 1, once again, we have a huge roll. almost a huge roll. Again, we're at like 18 or 9. We're at 19. I could use a fleet and fill the big box. So we're not anywhere near these, and we're not at fed level 2. So we do, yeah, we want to store, but we can't store enough. We can get 4 dice, but we can't get to 0. Actually, we could get to 0 in the supply. Maybe we do that. That's getting to Federation level 2 is probably better than the alternative. And the question now is, I guess we can do this. Yay. Store the 6. Wish I could store the other one. It's so tempting to go after Ocean 1. We do want 12 fleets. Why don't we just like get fleets? Do we have, we don't really have good dice for that. We don't have good dice for what's going on, like at all. That's kind of annoying. So yeah, we have, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like we can't get many fleets. Our dice are all different numbers. Good morning, Logic Dolphin. And we don't want to study Ocean 1. Ugh, it's all, this is just like a really, oh, I can do this. I can make 3s. Hang on. I do have the power to make 3s. Okay, there's 5 fleets. And we want to study Hematib. So put those in there. Store this. And we should get 4 dice and none in the supply if we exile more. 2 more, I think. Maybe that's not the best to get rid of all the blue dice, but we don't really need a lot of blue dice for this confrontation stuff, so. This means there's only going to be 4 blue dice totally. But what could possibly go wrong? Okay, and exile it. Tech disk again. I'm sure it'll be fine if we don't have any blue dice, right? Oh, you know what? We didn't have to exile all of them. Because we only needed to exile 1. Can I go back to that decision? No, because we revealed the card. I should have only exiled 1. That's fine. We just have 4 between us. I counted wrong because I forgot that they get 1. Hey, look, something to use our yellow dice on. Amazing. All right. Can we just get Solwart? It's the one with plus. Oh man, I rolled a lot of 1s. I don't think we can get Solwart, right? So we could get Chelonis, maybe? By using up our fleets. Which we want to... What if I get 4 fleets and then get Chelonis? Can we do that? I think we could do that. Like if I do this, this, this. we get away? Yeah, we don't actually need those dice. So if we do this, we're gonna have, we'll get the milestone, then we can do the first part. Oh, we don't have enough starbase discs, do we? We can do it once, but then we can't do it again. I mean, we can make progress toward it. I guess we're just gonna make progress toward it. We don't need to. Actually, yeah, we kind of want to resolve the starbase first. I guess we just research Solworth then, even though we could. I was hoping we could get this, but I don't see a way to do it. I mean, there's a way to do it if we don't get the fleet milestone. If we do the fleets now and this, that adds 3, and then we just do the dice again by doing this. I think we can reach it. No dice with value 6. Well, I need... That makes it more annoying. We have to spend a fleet for it. Oh, and then I can't resolve the row, so okay, we can't actually do that. I think it's better to get that milestone when we have all these ones kicking around. Why don't we just research it? Okay, let's just research it. This gives us 2 dice. Chelonis, unfortunately. What if we make these 3s? We're at exactly what we need, but then we, oh yeah, but then we can't. We leave a thing. We leave a thing there, and well, we don't have to leave a thing there. We could do research. We could do research lab. I don't want the bonus influence. I think getting Ocean 1 with all the blue... Oh, we're short by 1, aren't we? Well, we could do that. Okay, let's do this. We're short fleet still, but... Techstar. Escalate. We definitely want to upgrade the starbase. So, give me science. Okay. How are we on Ocean 1? We could do Ocean 1. Actually, by spending science, but we want our science for upgrade. We can get more science. We also could do this. Does that change it? It doesn't change the number. So I'm less excited about that. It is 6 influence. That's ridiculous. They're gonna swell. Why is this? That's not right. Hungry, Nebula, well, effects. White bars at the top and bottom. That's not okay. The other ones don't have that. I think that the look of this was changed and there's a problem there, so. Early stream today, yeah, even earlier for United Kingdomians. Kingdominites? I like that. I like putting the 5 here and using the science, but also I like not using the science. If I spend 5 science there and gain a 4, then we get to exactly upgrade the starbase though. So, and we're gonna be able to do the Solidarians probably. We do have a 6 here. Like, it's kind of charmed that we do have the confrontation immediately. But I feel like that's not the move. That's not the play. The play is get Ocean 1 while we can, because it's not always going to be available or easy. And work on Stalwart, which is dice that we need. If I can put 1 more in there, that would be good. Yeah, so we actually want to study ice cream to replace our science so we can upgrade if we can do that, right? So, I mean, it would be nice to get an influence there, but I don't think we have enough dice. We need to put 4 dice in here. Oh, and then we can get 2 more fleets. We're still not close to shuffling, so that's good. I think that's okay. This, I think, I actually don't want blue dice anymore. We don't want blue dice anymore. We can't, oh, can we still gain 1 more? No, I think. Maybe we can still gain 1 more. You want total number of dice, right? Whereas you want... I think you're gonna be... Like, you natively have... crystals and plants. So those are the ones we're gonna want to be getting for the milestones, right? Not fuel, so... You can take this colony. Colony because we just want quantity of dice. Are we getting... How many quantity of dice are we getting? We might be able to go back further. What was revealed? It says there's 1 die left. I think that's right. So yeah, having another tech star I think is going to be good anyway. So okay, let's do that. I want to study that. Upgrade the starbase so we can get fleets for 1 die. And have 2 discs, most importantly. Let's exile another tech disc. And exile these. to do another bonus one. Yeah, I think it's spend 2 fleets. Alright, we can actually get this if we want. Right, yeah, we are rolled. There's only 4 dice, but that means you can have all the dice if we want. I don't think there's a need for, well, it's, I mean, good to have total number of dice, right? Right now we're at 6. We need to have 12, but you know, it's a thought that counts. Probably should have let the other player have it because of the attack, but whatever. Okay, Chilonis returns. So, we rolled not very well for Solwart. Oh, Solwart is, the minus version of Solwart is here as well. We don't have science to get that unless we do the resolve. We can do both text now. We did roll a 6. Two fleets to add influence to each location. That is super good. That is super good. So, oh, we need 4 science. That's hard. We can research, we can get that for free. We don't have to do this turn. But what if we get to our fleet milestone? Is it possible? We have 3s. Let's see if it's possible. Yeah, we don't have enough dice to get enough science. If there was a 4 science here, we still would be 1 short, wouldn't we? But oh well. We just don't have enough dice. I feel like let's try to do this next turn. Can we somehow get Solwart? This is really nice to get next turn, so we should get some science. We could do this if we had 9 science, but we don't. $14. We have 12. If we do this, we have 14. Yeah. We want to do it that way. It's a lot of dice. It's using a lot of dice for that. I think I'd rather make a heroic die, right? Take these 2. Birth by 1. Use a fleet so that we do that. So we're getting that. And we want to... I would love to keep yellow dice to get the milestone next turn. But I don't think we get to do that. want to get your milestone. And we also want to, I guess we probe to try to get science. Oh, we're really close to a shuffle too. Let's get the fleets. This gets us the fleets milestone, then we can spend all the fleets next turn. And could we have stored a die? We could have stored a die. Store a yellow die. We can get the fleets now and then spend them. That's a thing we can do. I don't think we're shuffling though, right? This is one card. That card, that's flipping over. I think we're shuffling on the next turn though, so we probably want to use up our fleets. So let's go back and try to get the fleets and then spend them. Okay. So I clicked onto a whole lot. So use these 3s and the 1s and resolve the star base. That makes one extra card because of what if I do this? Okay. And don't study that. We could. Oh yeah, we could know that probing won't get us for science. So that's fine. So we can still doing Stalwart adds a card, and we can spend our fleets to make this happen in a better way. Basically. I could have done this. But like there's nothing else I need to use the fleets for. What I can do though actually is keep the yellow dice. Okay, this 6. We can keep it as a 6. What if I make this 5? We store it. Make sure we can still manage to do it. Change these. Like spending all our fleets. And make that a heroic. I'm just trying to get cards into the shuffle. So we clear that card out, and they're going to shuffle on their turn. So, and we have 2 big 6s. And we want, I mean, I want you to have it, but also I want you to be getting dice. So it's going over here. Oh yeah, spend 2 fleets. Good. And exile a tech star still. It's okay. Maybe a star-based disc next. Oh, they don't shuffle? Oh, we do. Okay. We probably never want to do this, right? We need to get stuff all the time, so... I'm not actually... I'm gonna have 5? I'm gonna have 5. Okay, cool. Wheat. And we have 9 dice in the pool. Now we can store 3. So 1 more colony with 2 dice on it, like this other Salwart, which unfortunately has a blue on it, but... Or we can get a tech that gives us dice. That's a thing. Or Felici doesn't have dice, but... Okay. We have no science, so, and not enough fleets. But we can resolve the starbase and probably hit this, right? We have a 6. We have 5s. And, oh yeah, we have tons of dice for Salwart as well. We just need 2 fleets. We could probably not do that side, but we could potentially get science. Oh, there's a place. So I just want 2 fleets. I guess it's these 2. And we have to throw like a bunch of dice in here as well. Guess we want to try to get... We only have 2 pink ones and we need 1 for there, so I don't know that we're storing anything. We can throw these on Salwart. And it becomes easier next turn. I think that's the play. Then we can do this, and this, and this. We also just get 1 influence and fleets, but I think that's okay. And we are short on science still. I don't know that do we even want Salwart that much? Not really, right? We need pink. We're getting this. I mean, this is pinks. The tech. Chelonis is also pink. Alright, we want it. Maybe we don't want it that bad. We want it like that much. Just a little. Oh yeah, we wanted this tech because it's really good. And it's a water, which we don't really care about. You have more stars, so you're getting it. And we don't want to spend 2 fleets because we want them for this. We can exile, I think, 2 of these. Oh, and I also, okay, just have to do everything. That's fine. We're back to a normal number of dice. This is best if we have 4 locations, which we don't right now, but them's the breaks. So, all right, we're only doing 2 swells. We definitely have to start looking at confronting 2 more times to get this down to 1, which means we need a lot of science. I don't know that we need to worry about getting to the pink. We can just try to get lots of dice. There's none left in the supply. So yeah, we actually need to get something that's a pink. This is actually really good for getting pink dice and getting a tech star as well, so I don't mind trying for that. We'd also just try to research a bunch. Problem is we're never getting this side, right? We have a dearth of pink, so we need to be. We also need to get more resources. Plants and crystals. Like if this comes up plant crystal, like we leave these 2, we just get this milestone, right? So maybe that's what we're trying to do, is just like clear out these until they get to the resources we need. I mean, this is gonna go away, but so I don't know. We do kind of want to get this, right? I'd rather not use so many dice on that, so let's... I want to store pink. Are we able to get that milestone if we store pink? I don't think so. But we could still do this. If we store pink and heroic, I don't think we do this turn, so. And then we just put everything else. I mean, we want to get some fleets and everything else in the research lab, which is all of 4. So I guess we just study this. So much for getting tons of science, but next turn maybe. Does this need 3 later? No. We could do a starbase disk. Maybe do 1 more tech disk. Definitely not loving exiling dice or science cards, so it's going to be fleets, I guess. Guess I could exile pink dice. I have 10 dice. So if we get something that has pink, and then I can use this tech. Well, I can't do both, can't I? Man, there's another Terra Infirma. There's 2 of them. Why are there 2 of them? I don't love that. Oh, but it's a plant. So we just need to get this and hopefully get a crystal to pop up there. We just have to do that. So this is like getting worse, unfortunately. So much for that plan. Just looking at what we have. Now we need tons of yellow. We always take this crystal over here. It's another way to have another chance for 4 and 4. These 2 are only around for a certain amount of time, so I don't know that we can get. Well, we can get Chelonis like this, and either by doing this or by doing a starbase disc. It's actually like this is more valuable as long as I don't want to store dice, but I kind of want to store. If I store 3 and exile 1 pink, we get the milestone if we want. Oy. Yeah, this just gets, I mean, it's the same cost for 1 more influence, so it's not a bad idea to use it. As long as I don't want to use the storage. I kind of might want to do. Actually, if I do the storage, we get a decent chance at hitting that side and not spending all our science. Maybe that's a good idea. All right, let's do this. Actually, yeah, okay. Let's start that one. We have the 6. We'll probably get a 6. We have a lot of yellow. And we need to get a fleet to do this. Oh, but we can't. Yeah, now we can't do that. That's fine. Does it mean we can't get Chelonis now? No, we can. We can resolve the starbase and just put on 1. Okay. So just 1. We don't need science for anything unless we want to hit this, but we kind of don't want to hit that. Well, we can just take it. We can definitely just do it, right? If we get science, but we need science. We need to keep our science. It's an eternal battle, isn't it? Using the stuff and keeping the stuff. So we basically want to probe. Do that, and do that. And our last die can be that. All right, this is going over here. And this is going over here. I think... We want the dice, or do we want tech? I feel like we're not going to be able to use the tech because we don't have stars, so... And we want you to have it for your elements, your resources, so... Have a thing. As a treat. Alright. We're getting down to the nitty-gritty. Gonna be Starbase Disk. And has to be dice. Oof. Oof. We're already not rolling enough of those. Okay. Sorry, heroics. That, like, negates this a bit, but... Alright. I want you to have more dice. Do we have enough? I don't know. What happened to the yellow dice? Oh, there they come. Okay. We got a milestone, by the way. We're not getting the 12 dice in the pool, so actually, let's go back and give you the die. Yeah, we could have excelled another pink, but we need the pink for the stuff. All right, we didn't get a 6. Where are we at? 10, 14, 15. We need 10 more pips here. I think we can do it. Can we do it and clear one of these things? I think so. We have enough dice. So let's just fill this up with what we can. We're gonna need to, we don't have fleets, but we're gonna need to make, we need to use the fleet for this. I just need 4. We can make a 4 like that. I think I'd rather have the raw dice. Oh, there's no more heroic dice. Ha 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 ha. Okay, we get fleets and we increase by 4. That's hilarious. Okay. Hi? You need something? Want to come be on TV? That's the problem of getting rid of all your heroic dice, isn't it? We need to keep one of these. And we do need to do some science. So I only need 3 fleets. So I think that's all I need to do. Definitely a more seat of the pants game than I'm used to. Okay. And we get this, if we like try to get Stalwart, we're not going to get it though. We can research that. I just want to clear one of these things. We can research one of these, so we put all in here. We have 1 spare die that we can get a fleet with. There's nowhere we can use 1 die to do something. If we had a 6, we could put it there, but or we could store, but I don't think I think having a fleet is useful, so. And what are we not gonna be interested in? Starworker has 2 tech stars on it, which is helpful. This has 1 tech star. This is a little easier to get, sort of, maybe. I think it's, yeah, whatever. Probably we're not going to go for either of them. Never used this tech once yet. Oh. We have a 4 science card. I don't want to spend it. I don't want to exile dice either. I don't want to do any of these things. It's a tech star. And yeah, we're already like at the end of our dice, so we can't afford that. We just have to start getting more science. That's going to be science. We could, in theory, get rid of 2 pink dice. I should have gotten rid of 1 pink and 1 heroic, but oh well. These are the things that you learn about against Hungry Nebula. Are we getting Stalwart? Stalwart tech is actually pretty good. I would love if you had the tech, but the resource went to you. Alright, 25-25. Or a billion science. Let's get Nomnomud. Not Stalwart. We actually, if we use that tech, we shuffle right now. So that's not great. Not right now, but like, I don't want to collect a bunch of resources before the discard. It's in an awkward spot here. So let's try not to do that. Can we collect Terra Infirma? We have the yellow dice. For the science, we could. We could avoid that happening. We do like this, and study a couple places. This is only 2 dice. I think we're just gonna study it. So I'd rather get things as science. Those are all 2s, so probing is bad. If we get this, I think it's good for them to have it as a tech. It's a pretty good tech. Again, it's going to spend all our science, but this is what we're doing. Do we want to do anything else? I would like to avoid having the shuffle happen. Actually, they don't do like events in the same way, so shuffling early is not a big deal. I don't know if that matters what dice we put in. We're probably going to want to get at least one fleet. We need 5 dice. I could just get more science too by studying that as well. That's not a bad idea. I could also just do it after. We'll only have partial effect. What's the partial effect? Oh, I'm short 1 die. I need 6. If I want to store dice, I don't actually want to store the pink dice because they're all really small. I mean, storing the pink dice is good because I'm not rolling enough. I'm not rolling enough of anything, so storing is sort of like not the best in any case. Why does it say there's only partial effect? Okay. So that's happening. You're gonna grab that for the tech. And what else are we doing? Did we want that? Was that the right one to study, by the way? Yeah, that's fine. No, but it's fine. Maybe because I wasn't getting any fleets, it said it was partial effect. I think we can get 3 fleets. I know it's taking them out of the shuffle, but they're really useful. Store this 6 sixes. Oh, I forgot to do the thing. So the question is, yeah, I don't two dice won't get anything. So let's keep these 6s because they're potentially useful. And you're gonna take the tech. Oh yeah, we also need to like spend those fleets. Oh, exiling dice. We could exile a tech star. Man, we have to confront next turn. There's so many things that we're spending. I need to be able to click this as well. All right, 1 more tech star. We only have 4. Oh, I have to do another one? Gross. I guess it's these. All right, this is fun. We need to get 14 science or a big pile of dice. All right, we're definitely not exiling more dice. Or tech stars, but whatever. Are you gonna have... You're gonna have 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 dice. Not that we need the extra milestone, so it's better for you to have the dice because of your techs. I could have stored one more die, but I don't think I had the dice to store. All right, 14 science. Look at all, these are all 4s. If I study everything somehow, I can use this to roll, but I don't even have one. I have to discard one. This is a crazy setup here. How did we not get enough things? I have 5 plants. So we can set 2 dice to 6. That makes that easy. Can we get all these as science? We don't have that many dice, right? We would need 16 dice. And we have 14, so that's not a thing. We can probe fewer dice, but we might not get what we need. How about, why didn't those remove? Come here. Can we do this? Maybe. We can do this. I can discard one of yours. Roll it. Nice. And set these to 6s. Maybe, yeah. We have enough of yellow, right? So what we need more is pink. Oh, we're 1 short of yellow. Guess we're doing this. And we can make a heroic 6 or 4, or use a fleet. Can we study any of this? They're gonna get the bonus thing, but I'm pretty sure. Because we don't have enough dice to, there's no 1s in here, right? I can't pull one out. I need 4 dice to study something. I only have 4 dice left. So we're not studying. That's okay. So it doesn't really matter what we do here, because it matters whether we spend a fleet or not. So we want to store 6 for next turn. I don't think that super matters. I don't think there's a way that we get 2 fleets with these 6s, because I guess there is, but we have to spend a fleet to do it, so we're down a fleet anyway. So So I think this is the best. Put that in there. It turns that down to 1, and then we just have to win. Well, we also need to get to Fed level 4, right? Which we're not doing right away. And we can get a fleet, and we can store 6. Okay, that was weird. I could have put 1 influence on everything. Actually, that's a good idea. That makes it way easier to research the next turn, right? We can study everything next turn with 4 less dice by doing that. That's 1 die for... That's a good value there, so... Worth. The tech actually worked. Ooh. No. Is early edition, the stream is early, or early edition meaning unreleased content? The stream is early. Normally it starts at 3 Eastern. I guess it's a tech star. Ouch. We're not in Federation level here. I guess we want to study everything that isn't plant crystal. Oh, we have to... I think keeping a texture over here is good. Give more dice over here. Kind of rough. We rolled all 6s on our stuff, but we still don't have the Federation level, right? Like, we still can't. We rolled 6s over here, but we don't have science. Be right back. I'm just gonna grab water. What? Done soon. All right, so this is 18? Oh my gosh. Okay. It means we need to get all these. We definitely can't do it this turn. If we do this again, it again reduces the number of dice by whatever. So yeah, interesting trade. So do we just study everything? I want to study these 2. I want to leave these for the chance that we hit the milestone, right? But we don't have to study them like... We can study and probe and whatever, so... I have all these 6s, which is like really tempting to hang on to them. But we're gonna need like volume of cards for the science here. It's either go for the volume of cards or like keep 3 pink 6s and try for this next turn. Like that's possible. Maybe we do that. Maybe we have 2, we can get another 6. We can keep 3 pink 6s. And we can hope to roll really well on yellow. We roll a lot more yellow. I mean, we still study those 2, but I think that's probably a better way to go about it. So let's do this first. What if we just rolled a 6? Okay. Sure. Make things into 6s. So store. Bam. And we only have 1 more tech star, so we can't do both of these things. We just have to go ahead and we need 6 dice for those. We probably want to probe once. Or, I mean, we don't have to study those. We actually can just go for fleet, right? I mean, science is good because we can roll extra dice and stuff like that. So, oh, we do want to study them so that we get the. We do need the milestone. If we don't get the milestone, we're sunk. So, yeah. So we don't really care about probing, but we care about clearing them out. I think that's good. So if we have this situation, we're potentially good for doing this next turn, and if not, we can still survive another turn, I think. We can spend the science. Yeah, I think we can't afford to exile any of those things. Oh, I could have... Okay, I could have done fleets instead. Yeah, it's going to be science. The fleets, we might need that extra pip or whatever. I don't know. The science is also rolling a die, so... Hey, we did it. Okay. Alright, you get dice. Because you can change them to 6s. Roll big numbers. Oh, that's a lot of 1s and 2s. So, it's not looking good for that milestone at this point. We have basically 24 pink. Yeah. It would be in your googly box. Would it be? If you brought it, it would be in here probably. Yeah. Okay. I feel like we're not even close. The 30 on yellow is the issue. This is certainly a gettable if we had the science. We can get to 18 science, but it's really about having 3 of each science. You have to need like 3 cards, right? You have to have a lot of science cards. And is it even possible? I can spend 2 fleets to add influence, which reduces these to needing 2, 2, 3 dice. That's 7 dice for 3 cards. And then probe twice is 13 dice. Okay. But I need the 6 and the 5. I need these 2 dice. I need those dice. So I think we're going to be 1 die short here. Means we should be able to do it next turn though, right? Alright, so if we do that, we need none of these we can get with, oh, I can do this, right? To make it 1 less die. Then I need, gotta click this. Two, 6 dice, 2 probes. I don't have enough starbase discs now. I mean, we should be able to do it next turn, right? If I get fleets to discard for the thing. Hang on, it's possible I could get... No, I have to have 6 science cards, right? Like that's... Like these make sure I have the right value, but I need to have a couple 2s on the probes. So I could save these dice, but if I don't have fleets, then I could exile Techstar, but I can't spend a star base, and they are doing the extra one, so I do need 2 fleets for that. So okay, we'll probably get 6s, and we can make 6s. So this is interesting, quite close. Science party. All right, we're not going to upgrade. Spend fleets. Exile tech. All right, we don't lose. I think we win. Doesn't matter. You can always make a 6 and a 6, so. Look at that, almost just rolled it. All of our science. We've done it. We've done it. We won the game. That was tough. I mean, we had tons of adversary discs, so like, we weren't actually in danger of losing the game. we were in danger of like losing the stuff we needed to be able to win the game, I guess. So. All right, victory. 12 points. Feels like I should have more points than that. One second. All right, well, that's gonna do it for the stream anyway. One game has taken pretty much all the time, so thanks for tuning in. Check out One Deck Galaxy on Steam and Android iOS tablets. And we'll be back next week at the normal time, I believe. So take care, have a good week. Bye for now.